The nominees for Best Superhero Project are Aaron Amavisca,
February 16, 1970, in Baja California, Mexico. He worked as a probation officer. Now he works for probation but transports them to do places for their crimes. He's been through a lot, like a terrible car crash and survived. He's also lived in Mexico for a couple years and he took school over there. He's my superhero because he taught me what to do and don't. He puts food on the table. He picks me up when I fall. He's taken care of me since I was little. I admire him because he's strong and a hard worker for his family. And he's been there since I was a little kid. He also taught me respect. He also taught me how to be successful. He teaches me trial and error. He also takes me places that I want to go to. Also taught me how to run faster. My dad is my superhero. He is the best dad I would ever want. I'm really grateful to have my father in my life. He works for me and my family and took care of me and is inspirational to me for those reasons.
Adrian Goicochea,
My superhero is called La Santísima Muerte. She can be found in Mexico. They have special festivals for her on November 1st and August 15th. Some people say she is the Grim Reaper, but she is not. Some people want to know who she is. She is a saint from Mexico. She is a Aztec goddess. She wears many robes and she has many and many colors. Her three main colors are white, red, and black. The color that I focus on is the white robe. It's the most friendliest. She has powers like cleansing, happiness, and positive things. The great things that she has done in her past is not just the past, it's every day. To all her believers and followers is give them protection from danger or bad luck. She keeps them away from any harmful things that's what the white robe does. Why I think she is my superhero is that she helps my life be easier and less difficult. What she does to me that makes her my superhero is protecting me and making my life easier and happier and enjoyable. The reason she is my hero to me is that before, when I was not into my religion, I would go through frustrating school days and I couldn't focus and I would have some problems. But the day I knew about her, I would be praying and praying every day to her, and she would get me through rough times and she would make life easy and I would enjoy the life I have been given by God.
Alan Hinojos,
The name of my superhero is Jesus Christ. Jesus was born in Bethlehem, Judea, in Israel. He was born on the 25th of December. Jesus' parents were Joseph and Mary. They fled from Nazareth to Bethlehem to give Jesus a better life, because they were going to get every child under 2 years of age and take them from their families forever. Joseph and Mary left, but Mary was pregnant with Jesus, so she was only able to ride a donkey while Joseph fled away. They finally arrived and Jesus was born. A quote from Jesus Christ is, "The earth will be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the God as the waters cover the sea." Now we think of Jesus Christ as a Savior because of the actions he demonstrated back then. Sometimes he would cure people that were said to be incurable, but Jesus was able to do it. He was able to cure those who were sick, the people that were visually impaired. At the later times, he wasn't thought of as a Savior. Jesus was laughed at, then made a fool out of, and sadly, he was rejected. Jesus was imprisoned in jail. He took the spot of a commonly known criminal. Jesus was punished for no reason when everyone knew he had not committed any type of crime. Then one day he was crucified by being put on the cross. He died to give us the forgiveness of our sins. Jesus never cured anyone for money. He never asked people to give him items for the things he did. One of Jesus Christ's final quotes is, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do." To me, Jesus Christ resembles what it means to be a hero, who showed every animal and human that he cared for them, and to prove it, he gifted us with a healthy life. He created the world to give all humans and animals a place that provided everyone with a place where they could find food and water. He has given us so much and has never asked for anything in return. These are the reasons why my superhero is the man upstairs.
Evan Miranda,
My name is Evan Miranda, and I'll be doing a project about my superhero. Superhero is Sergio Mejia. The reason he is my superhero because he would always make me happy. Sergio was born in the United States, in California, and in the city of LA. The year that Sergio Mejia was born was in 1998. What he did for a living was help his dad working on cars and try to make the world a better place. Something important about Sergio Mejia is he will never disrespect anyone he would talk to. The reason he is my superhero because he would always do stuff that people wanted to do. Another reason he is my superhero is that whenever I was sad, he would always do something that would make me happy. Another reason that he is my superhero because he was there for people when they were sad or happy. Also, people would look out for him and he would do the same thing back. Finally, the reason why Sergio is my hero because he's the nicest and most kindest person I have ever met. When I first met Sergio, I was like, who is this? Then after a couple months, I found out that he was the nicest person I have ever met. Now I love him more than anybody in the world. The way that I know Sergio Mejia is from my cousin. My cousin's dad is Sergio's brother. Unfortunately, on May 23rd, 2016, Sergio Mejia passed away from a heart attack at the age of 18.
Gabriel Perez.
My superhero is my mom, Dana Ayala. She was born in the year of 1982 in West Covina, California. What my mom does for a living is that she's the store manager at the CVS she works at. When my dad, Jose German Perez, passed away, my mom worked really hard, 3 to 4 years to take care of me by herself, which seems really hard. All that work paid off since I'm in school with good grades and able to do all the things every normal kid can do. My mom worked for 3 to 4 years alone in a small apartment to take care of her child. I think my mom is heroic because she has proven to me that you can do anything even if it takes a few years. The heroic thing my mom has done is pushing herself to make things possible. The main things I admire about my mom is that she is really funny and makes me laugh all the time. She also makes me feel better all the time when I'm feeling down at moments. Some background knowledge about my mom was that she's the one that taught me all the things I needed to know for school. From when I was born at the age of 10, I thought my dad passed away from some kind of sickness my mom didn't tell me about. But when I was 10, my mom finally told me about that my dad passed away from a gunshot. My mom was giving me life and the smarts I need to know for life. This is why I chose my mom for my superhero.
Matthew Saldivar.
My superhero project. My superhero is Jesus Christ. He was born in Bethlehem in Israel. He grew up in Nazareth, Israel. Jesus was born 2,050 years ago when an angel told Maria that she would have a son of God named Jesus. Things Jesus did for a living was that he trained to be a carpenter. He became a rabbi or Jewish teacher. Jesus also helped people face their fears and cure their diseases. Jesus saved some people and many people trusted him. Everyone loved his work in Israel except the Pharisees. A very important thing about Jesus' past was that he stayed in the desert for 40 days without food or water when he was being crucified. He gave up his life so no one would sin. He wanted people to be good people and not bad people. Many people were devastated when Jesus was crucified, but they knew that it was to save us all. The reason Jesus is my superhero is because he helped injured people and saved many lives. Jesus helped me be confident in myself. When I talk about Jesus, I feel confident and joyful in myself. Jesus also helped me be a smart and honest person. He gave me a family and many other great people into my life. The main reason why Jesus inspires me is that Jesus let me be me. Jesus helped me to be able to not be afraid of anything. Jesus inspires me by making me feel that I can be the best I can be. Lastly, he inspired me to be a good person just like him. This is a huge reason why Jesus Christ is my superhero.
Rigoberto Gutierrez.
The name of my superhero is my dad, Julio Gutierrez. The place where my dad comes from is El Monte, California, of the United States of America. He was born on November 12, 1979. What my dad did for a living was he worked at a fruit place called Fresh Point. What was important in his past was to get the job he was looking for, which he wanted to be a truck driver. The very first job that he ever had was at Dodger Stadium. His favorite things to do were fishing, driving the places in his truck, and hanging out with me and my sisters. What he has done to become super is that he always loved me and my sisters, and he always helped us with many things. The most heroic thing that he has ever done in his life is when he helped me in many sports and has practiced with me in baseball. This person has changed my life by showing me the things that he knew what to do. I admire this person because he was the only person I knew and loved. He also would help me with my homework sometimes and take me to places to eat. In conclusion, he was the best superhero to ever live. He may not have powers like other heroes, but I loved him just the way he was. The reason why he was my hero because he helped me go through the daily bumps we had through our life. Even though my hero has passed away, my family and I still love him.
Rigoberto Ortiz.
What's up, guys? It's Playboy Cardi, and this is everything you need to know about me.
My superhero is Playboy Cardi, also known as Cash Cardi, but his real name is Jordan Cardi. Cardi was born on September 13, 1996 in Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States of America. Playboi Carti is a rapper. Jordan started rapping over the PlayStation 2 starting music. At first, he had NBA hoop dreams, but he grew out of basketball and decided to become a rapper. Jordan's first stage name was Sir Cartier. His first ever song was titled Try. He put it on YouTube at the end of his freshman year, and it only has 47,000 views right now. He was working with this producer called Ether Route early in his music career. In 2014, he blew up after his single Broke Boy went viral. He has signed to Awful Records and the ASAP Mob and is part of AWGE. He met this one stylist named Ian Condit and started playing Carti's music, and Carti also gained more fans from this exposure. He has also collaborated with other artists such as Skepta and Frank Ocean, but Carti said that we may never hear the song with Frank Ocean. Playboi Carti is my superhero because he inspired me to become a rapper. He taught me to believe that anything is possible. Carti has succeeded in being a rapper without a mixtape or album, which is kinda rare for you artists. Most artists gain fame by putting a mixtape out, but Carti gained his fame from his flows and people he has met. Playboi Carti is showing us the way to be successful with his new mixtape. He said in an interview that his new mixtape is going to show young artists how to get the money and fame that he has. Carti said in a video on YouTube that he was working at H&M and people would go up to him and tell him that his music is amazing. And it didn't make sense that he was working there and rapping at the same time. Playboi Carti has changed my life because he taught me not to care about what people say or think about you. He has also shown me more designer and fashion clothing. The main thing that makes me admire him is that he became successful even though he lived in a rough environment. He doesn't even have a mixtape or album out yet, and he has a lot of money. He has also recorded so many songs that haven't came out yet, so he doesn't really record anymore. All he does is relax and just put out songs that are short and small. He confirmed that his mixtape is coming out this March 2017, and this is why he is my hero.
Sebastian Oliva.
My superhero is my mom. She came from Victorville, California. My mom gives company supplies because they need to restock on what they are selling. The reason why my mom is my superhero is because she takes me places that I need to go for baseball or something for school. My mom deals with me every day, which I can be a handful sometimes, and she doesn't let me annoy her. Something that was important from her past is when she was my age, she did not have the life that I have now. Also, she puts herself last and me and my family first. She provides us food. She goes to work to get paid to give us the things that my family may want or needs. My mom changed my life because she helps me reach my goal in life. Every day she pushes me to do the things around my house to make me a better person when I get older. Another thing she pushes me about is making me do well in school and in baseball. Whenever I'm in a bad mood, she makes me feel better about myself. She cares for my family and I. If she doesn't, she wouldn't put me in sports or take me places I need to go to.
Richard Rodriguez.
My superhero is Jackie Robinson. Jackie came from Carrillo, Georgia in the United States of America and was born on January 31st, 1919. Jackie played baseball for a living. He played for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Jackie died on October 24th, 1972 from a heart attack. Jackie died at his own home. He died at 53 years old. He died 9 days after his appearance at the World Series. In the past, Jackie Robinson served for the military. He went to John Muir High School. The college he went to was University of California in Los Angeles. Jackie was the youngest out of 5 children. Jackie Robinson got MVP for the National League in 1949. He was a 6-time All-Star between the years 1949 to 1954. Jackie Robinson is my superhero because he inspired me to play baseball. I think he is super because he kept playing in the major league no matter how many people hated it. A heroic thing he did was play with white people. It was very hard for him to play with white people because a lot of people hated it. Jackie changed my life because he inspired me to stay positive and play baseball. What I admired about Jackie was his courage and determination.
I'm Jackie Robinson, except when I run base, I dodge the pen.